Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Yosef with Ahavah Farm. I hope you are doing absolutely blessed. I'm sorry I missed you guys last week. Last week I wasn't able to get a video together for numerous reasons, but hey, I'm back with you today, and I want to talk to you about something that's really special to me and really important to our farm, and that is pay what you can afford. Our pay what you can afford option or program or opportunity or whatever you want to call it. Our mission. You know, when we started this farm, it was completely organic. Well, organic, no pun intended. It was organic in the way that it was built. My family and I were not rich in any way, shape, or form. You know, in fact, we haven't been paid by this farm since we started. And the way this farm started was really just an organically grown process whereby we started with a small garden and added another one and did a small farmers market and added another one and started with a small CSA and grew. We grew and we worked hard. We worked really hard, really tirelessly, and anybody that knows our story knows basically how difficult it's been through a hailstorm in 2018 that wiped us out completely and destroyed our greenhouses, to the bomb cyclone that we lost $400,000 worth of damage. 6 full greenhouses were destroyed completely, and every piece of infrastructure on our farm was hurt when that happened. We also went through COVID, obviously, and as a business that was very difficult. Lots of businesses went out of business during that time. And of course I have cancer, and so going through cancer has been difficult. And but we've struggled through a lot in the last 9 years. We've had lots of children in that time, and we've grown a lot, and we've done a lot, and it's a wonderful thing that's come out of our efforts over the last 9 years. Not just our efforts, but the efforts of the community and our volunteers and our employees and all those things. But when we started this farm just as a means of doing what's right, of doing something good for our family, first and foremost, being as perfectly regenerative and pure as possible without compromises, to serve the community with everything that we have, and if it falls apart, it falls apart, but our goal is to serve the community and to do the right thing. And we've followed those guidelines, and we've followed our faith as Jews to serve our community, to serve God, to serve or to care for our planet, and to just take every opportunity to live intentionally and to live with purpose. And one of the biggest missions that we have is, the biggest mission that we have is serving our community and making sure that those that really need our food get our food. I mean, we're growing medicine. We believe in what we're growing. We aren't growing we're not growing carrots. You can't compare our carrots to Walmart or Whole Foods even. They're Ahavah carrots. They're handcrafted heirloom carrots that are grown with absolute purity, that are grown with nutrient density, with soil that has been built up over 9 years to be loaded with nutrients. And those carrots that come out of the ground, they're unlike anything you'll have anywhere else. They're loaded with nutrients, and they're fresh, and they're medicine, in my opinion. So we're growing medicine, and we're providing medicine to our community, and I hope you feel that way. And people that need medicine generally are struggling. They're usually sick or whatever, and we want our opportunity to be for anyone who needs it. And we've never once turned down anyone for food. If anybody asks for free donated CSA shares or subsidized, or if anybody says, I have people that come to us that say they fill up a bag of groceries, and they literally have asked me, will you take $1? And I say, sure, absolutely, no questions asked. And usually what happens is the people around us support us in doing that. and they give us a little bit extra on their next purchase. And so it evens out, and we believe with perfect faith that God is going to take care of us. And if we do the right thing by our community, that we're going to be blessed in return. And of course, that's not why we do it, but we have to live that way, because we do need money. We do need to pay the bills. It's very, it costs about $600,000 a year to run this operation. So you can imagine, you can do the math. We don't make a lot of money, but we believe that food is medicine, and most of the people that get a donated share or whatever, they come out and volunteer and they help out and they give back anyway. And that's an opportunity that I just wanted to talk about. I just want you to know our heart in the matter. The most important thing to me, when I started this farm, I was just talking to a friend yesterday. I said, when I started this farm, my wife and I looked at everything in the world that we could do. I mean, what can you do in this world that could be the most intentional, to bring the most impact, meaningful impact, and raise children, and all the things that we looked at, and we thought, wow, farming, there's really not much that we can do that's better as far as a calling and to do a mission. And so we thought, hey, let's start an organic farm. And we started an organic farm, and we said, let's do it perfectly. Let's do it the most sustainably. Let's do it the most dedicated to our local community and to serve people. And then let's do it in the purest way possible. And purest in business practices, but purest, absolutely ideologically. And a lot of people might think that we're kind of ridiculous in our ideologies, but hey, we've been here for 9 years. We've survived. The farm is still here. And so something's worked. I mean, obviously something's worked. And we know that it's not us, it's our faithfulness to doing what's right, and God's going to bless us for that. And we hope that you come alongside of us with this mission and support us, support the Pay What You Can Afford, donate to ACI, donate to the farm, come out and volunteer, be a part of it. And then if you are an individual who needs food, if you're an individual who can't afford the price tag of the food, and it is expensive, understand that those are suggested prices. Everything is suggested. We have it on the website. We've talked about it many times. There's other farmers in the area that don't really like it. They think that it hurts them, but I don't think so. I think every farm in the world should be doing Pay What You Can Afford. I think that our mission as farmers is not to be a farmer. Our mission as farmers is to serve our community, to serve our land, to care for the land. It's a lifestyle, and it's not. We're not here to get rich. No farmers should be doing this to get rich. God forbid. What's the point? I mean, if you're doing this for the wrong reasons, you're going to compromise. You're going to use chemicals. You're going to do everything you can to make sure that your yields are huge and whatever, and false advertisement and things like that. Compromises of temptation. I'm going down a rabbit hole. The bottom line is, if you're a farmer, you become a farmer for a good reason. To do something that's right, to do something that's good, to live intentionally, to serve your communities. And I hope that the local farms around here that are sour about us doing Pay What You Can Afford can come alongside of us and maybe take up the mission. Take up the mission to serve and to feed our communities pure food, not the junk that you can get at a lot of the food pantries. I mean, thank God for the food pantries, right? But let's be real. Most of the food that's at the food pantries isn't fresh. It's not organic. It's usually canned junk. That's the majority of it. And so how are we gonna feed people that really need the food? Well, this is how. And if you're a local farmer that's sour about me doing this, which I feel really bad about that. I feel sad about that you feel that way. I'm sure you feel our motivation is false or something. It's unfortunate to hear these things, but our mission to serve our community and pay what you can afford and our values, they'll never change. They're never going to change. And we'll continue to advertise them, and we'll continue to push them. And we want everybody that's in the community, if you cannot afford, the only way we'll turn you down is if we sell out. If we're actually out of food, right? We don't have enough memberships. But until we do, until we go out of business, Pay What You Can Afford will always be there, because our number one mission in this world is to serve people. And if there are people in need that would be blessed by pure, beyond organic, freshly harvested medicine that you can eat, full of nutrients, the most amazing carrots, the most amazing lettuce and kale and whatever else it is that we grow. If you are an individual who needs that food or wants that food but can't afford it, well, you should know that all of our prices are suggested, and we're here for you, and we will not turn you down, and we'll work with you. We also have tons of payment plans and customizable payment plans. We don't want our community to hurt, and shame on us, I guess, for wanting that. And by now you've probably realized that this is in response to something that I've heard recently about some local farmers that are upset about me doing Pay What You Can Afford, and I've actually been asked not to do it. It's not the first time. I've been asked multiple times to not do it. Stop doing Pay What You Can Afford. It's hurting everybody else, and it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. My goal is not to hurt anybody. My goal is just to help, and those are our values. That's our mission. That's why we're here. And if I stopped doing Pay What You Can Afford, I wouldn't want to do it anymore, quite frankly. So anyway, I hope this wasn't too much of a ramble. I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you gained from the message, and I hope you spread the word. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys know we love you, we care about you, we're here for you, and we know that you're here for us, and we really deeply appreciate you. We appreciate the volunteers, and we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We couldn't do this without you, and we are a family, and I hope that the greater community can come alongside of us, because we're here with open arms to serve you guys and to serve the community and to serve other farmers and to help the community in any way, shape, or form that we can. But one thing that we will never do is compromise on our values, whether that's our commitment to our local community, to sustainability and regenerative agriculture, and to environmental stewardship, and for caring for our planet, and for purity in all that we do, including our business practices, being transparent in everything we do, being completely honest in everything we do, being upright in everything we do, treating our employees with absolute honor and love and care, paying them well, all the socially responsible things. Those commitments aren't going to change. They will never change, and I hope that our community hears that, and I hope that this message strengthens your, I don't know, maybe it strengthens your resolve to support us. Maybe it helps get the message out there that about the Pay What You Can Afford. Maybe you never even heard about Pay What You Can Afford. So spread that around. Let people know our mission and why we're here, and let everybody know that we're here for you guys, and that all the prices that we have are suggested only until they are sold out. And yeah, that's it. I hope this resonated with you guys. All right, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.